This is the Blitzwolf BW-KB1 keyboard. It has Gateron mechanical key switches, RGB lighting, is USB-C rechargeable for wireless Bluetooth connectivity, is a compact 6% form factor, and comes in at $60. Wait, what? $60? Alright, let's check it out. G'day, I'm Cam and this is the Blitzwolf KB1 mechanical keyboard. In today's video I'm going to go over the tech specs and features that it has, which makes it one of the best value and most impressive keyboards on the market today. If you look inside the box, you're going to find a braided USB-C cable, key puller, instructions, and the keyboard itself. It's a small 63 key keyboard, making it great for any desk setup where space is a premium. It comes in black and white colorways and has nice subtle branding. Rocking a floating key look you can see all around the switches, and the stabilizers do come pre-lubed out of the box. So first and foremost, being a mechanical keyboard, it has mechanical key switches. Not only do they have a great sound, they also have other added features when it comes to typing. Compared to a normal office keyboard or a laptop where they have rubber membrane where you have to press the key all the way down to register a keystroke, the mechanical keyboard will have different varieties to its functionality, such as travel distance, actuation point, and actuation force. The KB1 comes in 3 switch varieties manufactured by Gateron, but all mimicking the popular Cherry MX switch types: brown, blue, and red. These are the colors of the switches if you pull off a keycap and look. However, this is more of a visual indicator to the mechanics of its functionality. The short story about these varieties is that brown has a bump when actuated, blue has a bump and audible click when actuated, and red is purely linear all the way through to bottoming out. To help figure out which type is best for you and your typing style, I'll link a couple of videos down below to better explain your options. I personally use browns as I've had Cherry MX Reds before and they were great for gaming. However, when I was typing long Word documents, I constantly made typos and this was fixed with the tactility of browns. If you share a room with anyone or plan to use this keyboard in an office, do not buy blues. Those are incredibly loud and they will definitely annoy anybody else. They sound great to you, but sitting in a room with someone just typing away really loud, it's not going to be great. So just like my main keyboard, I got the KB1 with brown switches. Speaking of which, I was sent this keyboard for a review by Banggood. They saw some of my videos, liked them, and hit me up saying to pick something from their store. I picked the KB1 because I've been looking for something like this to use with my iPad, and its price point and feature packedness definitely seemed like something checking out. Having Bluetooth, you can pair it with mobile devices, and this made using it with my iPad Pro very easy. Add a wireless mouse into the mix, and now I've got a portable all-in-one computer. The battery life is rated for 18 to 20 hours with the LEDs on and 10 days with the LEDs off. This all pulls from a built-in 1900 mAh battery and transmits through a low-power Bluetooth 5 module. I can't deny or confirm that the battery does last 18 hours because, well, I haven't typed for 18 hours straight, and it does go to sleep after 30 minutes of an activity. If the keyboard is low on battery, the FN key will blink, and when it's charging, there'll be a green light under the spacebar. Once it's fully charged, this light will turn off. With a desktop PC, you can simply plug it in and use it as a wired device. Just remember to toggle it out of Bluetooth mode with Function Tab. On that note, it's a great idea to read all of the instructions as there's so many combos and modifiers that you have to get used to. Especially out of the box, you want to set your Windows or Mac system keys depending on your operating system. Thankfully, all of the primary modifiers are printed on the front face of the keyboard, making it easy to see what is what. So although you may want to customize the keyboard and change the double shot ABS plastic keycaps that come on it, it's not a good idea unless you can memorize all of those key combos for functionality. Now, the one key I've struggled with the most on this whole keyboard is the question mark key. It is one hop over the up arrow on the right hand side. This is due to their modification of the traditional 60% layout by adding arrow keys. However, this is appreciated though, as I do use them all the time with command lines and editing. Other combos will allow you to cycle through RGB effects. There's 19 built-in presets from Sparkle, Wave, Seeker, and pretty much all the other common ones. Just like most RGB keyboards, you get a lot more control through a desktop app. Now when you go to install the software, you'll see Blitzwolf are using unsigned drivers. This isn't very impressive, however if you give them permission to run, it will install. Now you'll have the utility, which will allow you to customize lighting effects, custom key mappings, and macros. This is super impressive, as I didn't expect this level of functionality, especially being able to remap any key to anything. This means you could swap that right shift key with the question mark key, remedying the strange layout. And if you don't use the arrow keys, you could use them as media control keys, combo press for gaming, or even just launch a common application that you typically use. You'll probably also want to update the language via the settings cog, because the installer doesn't do this automatically. Also notice an error when picking lighting colors, setting red goes blue and blue goes red. This is just a software fault though, and could be easily fixed if they ever updated the desktop app. The RGB is fantastic though for dark environments, as you would expect, especially if you have a home theater PC. You can very easily see where every key is whilst kicking back on the couch in the dark. As far as build quality goes, it is all plastic but quite rigid, but the on-off switch leaves much to be desired as it's pretty basic and small. My only issue with the keyboard is it has a little bit of a wobble on a flat surface. This isn't present with the feet deployed, so it may just be due to the rubber feet adhered to the base and not more so a warp in the frame of the keyboard. Either way, this could be easily fixed by adding a bit more rubber to one side. Talking about those feet, you'll most likely want to sort out ergonomics with a wrist rest, as although it looks super sleek and cool to not have one, my hands did get quite tired from either free floating or a sharp angle when resting on the desk. I'm going to stick with my Corsair K95 Platinum as my main keyboard, as I don't need to save any desk space. To put things into comparison, that is a Cherry MX Brown switched mechanical keyboard and retails for over 350 Australian dollars. So this thing is coming in with RGB, mechanical switches, and Bluetooth connectivity for almost 300 Australian dollars or less. That's crazy. If you love today's video, make sure you click that bell icon down below and set it to all. This way you won't miss out on any future videos like this one. There's a couple of videos coming up on the screen here that you can check out, and I'll see you next time. Bye.